Hi, this is Ben Gums with Tri-County Communications with a tutorial video on using a DVR with your cable in the country service from Tri-County Communications. I'm going to go through a few different steps for recording shows that you're watching, and also using the guide to find and program future recordings for your DVR. So to start off with, your DVR is always recording whenever you've got the TV on. What it does is it just kind of records as it goes with whatever channel you're watching, so you can at any time hit pause and rewind on your remote to pause live TV or rewind something if you're watching a game or something like that. The only trouble is that once you change the TV channel, what you've captured so far goes away and it starts a new recording. So if you want to record what you're watching so that if you need to get up and leave and don't know if the channel is going to be changed, you'll have this recording locked in. So what you do is, first of all, you change the channel to what you would like to record, and then you find the record button on the remote and just press record. Now if this is a movie or a one-time event, you'll just see one time and you won't see the other ones. So in this case, if I just want to record this one episode, I will just press OK on the remote to signify a one-time recording. However, if this is a series show that I would like to take the time right now to set up a series recording, I just press the arrow button, right arrow, go over to series, and then press the down arrow button and go down. First I'm going to go to how many episodes to keep on the DVR. Right now it's defaulted to 3, so I can change that and go up, or change that and go down. That's how many shows are going to store on the DVR. Next, show type. Do you want to save the new episodes or the new and the reruns? So you either choose new or all. For start and stop recording, sometimes shows begin a few minutes early on certain channels or end a few minutes late, so you can change whether you want the recording to go on time or a few minutes early or late. Then the next step is choosing a folder. Now normally your recordings go in a default folder called All Recordings. However, you can set up folders as you wish. So for example, there's one already in here called Kids. So if this was a kids show, I might want to put this in the Kids folder, so then when they're looking for their shows that they want to watch, they're all in one spot. I can also arrow over to the right again using the arrow keys, and I can create a new folder. So maybe I want to name it Ben or something like that, so that all of my recordings will be in one spot. I'm just going to go arrow back and leave it as all recordings. When I've made these changes, and I can go up or down to make changes to those settings, I just go all the way down to the bottom here to create series recording, and I press OK. That sets up my series recording starting with this show. Next, I'm going to show you how to create a future recording, something that's not on right now, but we have to go find it in the guide and then set up a recording on it. So I'm going to start off by pressing the guide button on my remote. That takes you into the on-screen programming guide. And now I use the arrow keys around the OK button, and I use the page up and page down right in between that to go up or down quickly. And I can even use the day plus and minus to change the day. Right now it's starting at today's date with right now's time. But if I want to record a show on Saturday, instead of having to arrow over all those time slots to get to Saturday, I can just press day plus and it will change. Well, it goes away after a few seconds, so you may have to hit guide again if you take a little long. So I'll press guide again. Now I'll press day plus and it changes to Friday. Hit it again, now it's on Saturday. So if I want to record Cook's Country on channel 612 on Saturday at 2:30, I would arrow down to highlight the show I want to record. And then I press my record button on my remote. Now my menu comes up asking me if I want to just record this one show called One Time, or if I want to arrow over, go to Series, and then set up my series recording options. If I just want to record one time, I can either just press OK on my remote to go ahead and record that, or if you'd like, you can arrow down to create one-time recording and press OK. Notice I do have these options as well for starting and stopping recording a little bit early and a little bit late, just in case I know that show is going to run over. Sometimes with sporting events you may want to do that. Go down to create one-time recording, press OK in the middle of my remote, and now I've created a one-time recording. You can see it signified with the red dot on the screen. Press exit to get back to live TV. So now, what if I want to cancel a recording? If I'm watching live TV and I'm recording it, all I need to do is just press stop on the remote and it automatically stops from recording any further on this show. If it's a future recording that I would like to go in and delete, I will start off by pressing menu on the remote. From menu, on the left-hand side, I will go down and press recordings. Then over to the right, I can choose between current, future, and series recordings. So I'll press over to the right to get in that list, and then I will go down to series recordings, and it will show me all of my series recordings. I just arrow down to the series recording I would like to modify, and at the bottom, see those four colorful buttons, four colorful dots? You have those buttons on your remote. So if I just want to delete this, that's the red button. So I'll just press the red button and it will delete it. If I want to keep the recording, but I want to change some aspects about it, for example, how many copies of it I'm storing, or how many minutes early it starts, or how many minutes late it will run over, I press the green button to go to Actions, and then I have this menu over here for Edit, get information on the item, things like that. That is how to create recordings and to cancel recordings. Lastly, we want to know how to watch the recordings we've made. I'll start off by pressing the menu key on the remote. I will arrow down to recordings, and I will arrow over to current and press OK. That will show me a list of all the recordings that I already have banked in the DVR. These are ones that have been recorded and now I can watch them. I will just arrow down to the episode I would like to watch and press OK on the remote, and my show will start. So if I want to watch Jeopardy from Monday, April 4th, I'll just arrow down to Jeopardy, press OK, and I've already started watching this, so it will ask me if I want to resume from where I was or if I want to start over again. So I'll just do restart, hit OK, and now it's turning over to my DVR recording. To get out of this, you can just press stop on the remote and then press exit, and you'll go back to live TV. If you have any questions, give us a call or an email. Thanks for watching.